for fast, cheap, and reliable Madden 25 Ultimate Team coins. Make sure you guys go check out my sponsor, Z2U, link in the description. Yo, what's good? I'm Fire here, back with another video, and today we're going to be hopping into another College Football 25 defense. Today we're going to be bringing you guys another play out of the nickel double mug defensive formation, and we're going to be bringing the play which is called nickel dog 3 buzz. It's pretty popular in Madden. We're going to show you a college football version, how I like to run it, how we use this play to take advantage and try to exploit the offense. So this is going to be in the Alabama's defensive playbook, which is obviously good if you like running Alabama in regs. Obviously, an ultimate team, you can use whoever you'd like. And let's go ahead and come out into it. Let me know if you guys want more college football videos, or if you want Madden videos. Let me know which ones you're trying to see. Definitely not a wrong answer. I try and mix them up decently enough between both of them. But let's go through here. Nickel dog 3 buzz. Now, personnel wise, get some good athletic coverage linebackers. I'm not sure who's great on Alabama. This guy may be better, who knows. And then you're going to be rushing these guys in the middle. So get your best pass rushers like right here. Again, I don't know who's good on Alabama necessarily. Get good coverage coverage corners, obviously. Your user will be one of the safeties, so you want some good safeties as well. And yeah, so without further ado, you don't really have to do much with your coaching adjustments. We'll talk about some of the things you could do a little bit later, but let's just come on the play and kind of show it off a bit. Offensively, what am I going to run? There's not a whole lot that I like here, honestly. We'll just choose one of these trips formations. Let's run like smash. So what you're going to do first is you're going to press defensive backs. Anytime I'm really sending pressure, I like to press those DBs. Get those guys jammed to the line of scrimmage, and then you're going to pinch the D-line, and you're going to slant inside. Now, when you slant inside, it is going to put all those guys in blitzes, so it is going to be important that we adjust. Obviously, the first thing we're going to do is put B in a curl flat, and then we can do a few different things here. We could also put X in a curl flat. We could leave him on the blitz. We could put Y in the curl flat, and now, hey, we got a simple cover 3. We're rushing 5, and we could rely on the user here if we really wanted to. So you're going to send these guys up the middle, and I mean, is the blitz decent? It's okay. We get 3 people free now. The blitz, I think, does work a little bit better if you blitz 5 rather than just blitzing the 4. So, like, I mean, we get 3 people free instantly. I mean, there's not much you can do. Really, where can he go with the ball? Not much. Maybe you could check it down. But if he checks down, that's where we start cracking down. So, again, the setup was press, pinch the D-line, slant inside, and then what we did was we put B in a curl flat. Now, how do I put B in a curl flat? I maybe jumped the gun. Let's talk about how to do the adjustment. You're going to D-pad left twice. You're going to press B, and then you're going to push the left stick to the right or the D-pad to the right. Either way, it's going to put him in a curl flat. And then for the slot corner, you're going to double tap Y or triangle if you're on PlayStation. You're going to press Y or triangle one more time, and then you're going to push the left stick to the right or the D-pad to the right. Boom, curl flat. And then again, I will usually put my user on a blitz. It doesn't really matter. Now, the good thing about this is it's going to be solid run defense as well. I'll show the run, but this many people in the box, it's going to be challenging to run the ball. So let's snap the ball again. Now, the blitz, I mean, it's going to work again really well. Now, I will also show it rushing 4 because there will be situations where you'll probably want that extra guy in coverage. But rushing 5 is the way to go because you can just get like stuff like this. I mean, look at the left tackle. Bro is just on another planet right now. So we get that guy off the left super free, and then we get number 50. He loops in because we slanted inside, and he actually comes through untouched. So it's like, you snap the ball, and you're like, what the, what's going on here? But, I mean, overall, just really good. And I'll show you guys a few different ways that I like to adjust out of this defense because we can get a little bit creative. Now, sometimes you are a little bit limited just because you want to use the safety. But again, I'll show the 5-man blitz one more time here, and then I want to show it one more time with and here it doesn't work. Again, it is not guaranteed to work every time, especially if you're rushing 5 or 4 against a 5-man protection. Like, it's not going to work every time, but when it does work, it's going to pay off, and you're not really sending extra guys, and generally you're creating good shed looks. So the shed defense should not be terrible. Let's run it again. Let's go ahead and say we block our running back on this play. So we're going to block Y. Obviously, it's going to make it a little bit tougher to get pressure. Like, you see number 0, he just sprinted right through the offensive line. Now, the running back did actually allow that to be picked up. If the running back wasn't blocking, we would have got the instant pressure. Take a look at number 0 here. He's the linebacker. He just sprints right through. The running back doesn't even pick him up. He actually kind of chips him. Very glitchy. You see number 50 sheds through everybody too. It's just super glitchy, and you're really just exploiting the game. You can thank EA for making a bad blocking system, and hey, we're just taking advantage of it. So that's even with the running back blocked, it still worked. Now let's say we want to throw that guy in coverage, which is fine. What would you do? You could man him up again. Now you could man him up on like the running back, and if we wanted to, could we blitz off the other side? We could. So let's say we wanted to do like this, and I'm like, hey, I'll just use the running back over here on the right on whatever route he's on. We could. Now, it's still really going to work well. Obviously, your responsibility is more so going to be the flats. Keep that in mind. But that is option number 2. You could just flip the play, manipulate it. And this would be, you know, and we get the little sheds again. These happen every play. This would be a good situation. Let's say the ball is on the right side of the field, and I'll move it. So, but the ball is on the right side of the field. Then it's like, do I really want to leave that side all over to myself? I don't necessarily want to. So I would maybe do this, and then it's like, hey, I don't really have that much yardage to cover over on the right side, so I'm perfectly okay, you know, going like this. And oh my God, did that play work well? I think it worked decent. Look at that guy just screaming off the edge, like, pfft. And I didn't even really hover for all that long. We didn't really get any other sheds, but I mean, oh my God, who are you throwing the ball to? Because we're running over there defending the running back. You have to throw it here to get the ball off, because if you start throwing it now, you're going to get hit. You could fumble, and it's going to be incomplete regardless. So here it is again in real time. Like, that is just fast. So again, if they're on that hash mark, that is probably what I would do. And again, if they're on the left hash mark, you could kind of do it the same type of way. If they're on the left, you obviously want this guy in the curl flat. Now, let's say we want to go with a 4-man rush. Now, is the 4-man rush going to work as well? No, because we get the edge guy that gets through, you know, kind of half the time we've seen. It's been kind of a 50-50 split, so, I mean, it's still going to work really effectively. And again, as far as your zone drops go, I would probably sit the curl flats at about 10 yards. If you're going to try and bank on getting pressure. Now, you're not going to want to run this blitz every play. You want to mix it in with the man coverage blitz. We posted a video on the mid blitz 0. You want to mix it in with maybe a cover 4 quarters. And you can obviously, I'll show a bluff blitz version of this play where we just go, hey, I'm going to play complete coverage. But again, this is the 4-man blitz, and this allows you to get really good. I mean, like, where are you going with the ball? And he's sacked. And obviously, with your user, you don't have to hover. You just kind of want to start there, but you can sprint back immediately. I'm really just hovering there just to watch, because I'm kind of watching the blitz. I'm not really paying attention to my user. Again, we get the shed, and it takes a little bit longer, but in the grand scheme of things, it is not taking a long time compared to if you just played regular defense. So again, I'll show that setup. Y in the curl flat, B in the curl flat, X in the vert hook. And again, it's a bummer, but you can't man up this XD end on anybody besides the running back. So that is kind of the unfortunate part. Obviously, we could play this vice versa, and I could man up Y on him. So let's say we wanted to put him in the curl flat, and Y is like killing us on this post, whatever the case is. Who knows? Then we could do this. Here we don't get sheds. Again, we're okay with not getting sheds on some of the plays because we do get them a good amount of the time. So if I run this play and I rush 4 and I don't get sheds, I am perfectly okay with that, because guess what? I'm only rushing 4, so I'm not really giving up anything by doing that. So, good. Now, let's say we want to go complete bluff blitz coverage. We could easily do that. Now, I'm still probably going to go with the standard look of starting out like this, but what can we do now? We can do some cool things. I could actually user one of these middle guys. So let's say I want to user him. We could go cover 3 cloud look over here. Cover 3 cloud. I put B in a vert hook. We could go cover 3 cloud, and here, if I user him, we're still going to be rushing 4 people. If I want to go with a 3-man bluff, we could put him in vert hooks. We could rush 3. If I want a QB spy, let's say he's killing me with Kansas or one of these teams with a mobile quarterback, we could QB spy one of these guys. We could also, let's say we want to blitz him, we could also put X in coverage. So we could put X, the X linebacker, in the hook curl. We get a little bit more athletic player out there, Now again, I recommend getting athleticism everywhere. This won't be as good for your shed defense, of course, because blitzing more guys in the middle is going to be better for the sheds. Like this is going to be better than putting the linebacker in coverage, but we get to run like a little cover three cloud bluff blitz. We still get like a little bit of an inside shed push, and we still end up getting pressure. So I mean, you guys can see it's just really, really good defense. There's a few ways to manipulate it. Now, does this shed happen quick? No, but I mean, where is he going to go with the ball? This is a good play. This setup is really good that I'm running. Like, it is a very strong setup, you guys. Like, let's motion him over. Let's maybe put him on a backside drag. Just trying to give you guys some different looks. Again, we press, we pinch, we slant inside. Now, here's a situation where, hey, I'm going man coverage. I'm going to put him in the curl flat. I'm going to put him in the cover 3 cloud. I'm still going to go vert hook over here, and here's my defense. So again, I'm going to start over here, lurk over, go drag, try to come back. It's difficult. You can throw the drag late, pick up a couple yards. We get the shed, and again, we're rushing 3. We're getting good pressure. Now, if I want to go with the 4-man bluff blitz, it just doesn't make the most sense to ever do that because you're just going to want to run the standard blitz if you are doing that. So, anyways, that's pretty much going to do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, you want more defenses like this, please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and peace.